Hey, hey, happy Resurrection Day. Happy Easter. God bless us all. Up in here, working out in this gym. They're actually about to start renovations, but I don't care. Up in here. Look at that flooring. They moved all the equipment. They're about to move it all out tomorrow. So today is to get it in until whenever they finish. Our building is getting a quite sizable facelift renovation. It looks really good. It looks more modern to kind of compete with some of the mid to high rises here in the Oak Park, Forest Park area. And I'm in. I'm all in. We came in at a good time. Just celebrated 1 year in here. So it's an adjustment from home living, home ownership, condo ownership, a lot of rules. However, it works. Don't have to do any lawn work. I do miss having a patio so I can grill when I want, but it's an adjustment. I didn't say it was forever. However, this workout is in my regimen for the rest of my days, whether it's walking. I walked nearly 3 miles yesterday, trying to, in keeping with the American Cancer Society 100-mile walk for April. I got a ways to catch up. I'm a little under 20 thus far, and this is like, I think April 8th, 9th. So I'm gonna do what I can. I may not make 100, as long as I make something and make the effort. That's half the battle. That speaks in it of itself. For any of us, make the effort, put in the work, whatever that looks like for you. Because the more you put it in day by day, it increases. So I'm listening to the word while I'm working out. Listen to Dr. Reverend Moss from Trinity Church of God on the South Side girl. So I'm getting it in. I'm getting it all in at once. I'm getting fed in my head, heart, and in my word, and getting fed on this bike. So I've done some resistance bands, weights, lap pull down. So I intermittently go back and forth, 3 sets of each. I'm just going to do 30 minutes, I think, on the bike. As usual, go 35, 45. I look up, I'm 55. But I'm going to measure myself today because I did walk yesterday, nearly an hour, 2.56 miles. So back-to-back days is a lot with my sciatica or peripheral neuropathy issue, nerve pain. So I have to watch that with my back and my pain. Generates from my feet and works its way up my legs. It's a really excruciating pain. I've had it for like 6 years now, going on 7 in July. Ever since I had surgery, sinus surgery, it set off something. Who knows what the surgeon did? You gotta be careful of these doctors, man. But maybe it's just something that was developing anyway. But I'm doing all I can. I'm trying to do a little Pilates. I suspended that until May because my acupuncturist didn't recommend that while he's still treating me for my back sciatica. So I met with a neurologist. They're sending me to a specialist. So until you can get your answers, concrete answers, you have to keep going through all these steps. Don't give up. I'm not giving up. I just want answers and how to manage and live with it if I'm able to. I ain't giving up. My sister who just passed away, she was in her 80s, full of life. But illness, cancer, things like that, complications, took her away. Whereas the contrast is my mother-in-law just celebrated 95 years, April 4th. And she's in the nursing home. She's had COVID 3 times. She's had sepsis. She was in the hospital almost a month. We thought we were preparing for the end. Her little tail right back up in there, raising sand. So it's just a testimony of endurance, how God blesses her, and when it's God's time for her, call her home, he will. And that's how we accept. Also, I'm closing in on my grief support group I had joined last month. It has made such a difference in my heart, in my grief, in my acceptance, and just shared camaraderie amongst people who get it, who understand. It's not in anybody else's time to tell me to get over it. When I've lost 6 family members in 18 months, you get over it. See how you'll do when one person in your life passes, particularly a mother or a father, a sister or a brother. All that hurts. I've lost them all. So this exercise makes a difference for me. Who knew? The weather's getting better. It's supposed to be 70s this week. I've been getting out socially with my girlfriends, my sisters, enjoying every day as if it's the last day. And that's how we have to see things and inform our life. Job-wise, career-wise, I'm in the middle because I'm like half near retirement, half not. Still got to work 6, 7, 8 more years. And even when I do hang it up, I will still be doing something. Preferably, I like to be doing like home catering or working with a food service or something like that. Ultimately, hanging up the hair of 31 plus years of hairstyling. That gets taxing, standing, with the difficulty in some of the hair types. Sometimes that thick natural hair is a lot, but I methodically do it, and I do it well still. So while I'm still doing it pretty good, I'm going to stick with it. Easy money since I was 17. Never could say I was broke, because broke is a state of mind. And I bought my first cars, things like that with my spare hair money. It is an industry not to take lightly, and I've done it all. I've worked for L'Oreal, I've worked for Avalon, I've done print, I've done photo shoots. I've made money. I've met all kind of people. Met Oprah. I met everybody pretty much that there is to meet. So they're just people with a little more money, a lot more money. But they're people, and they're pretty humble, and at least in meeting them, they were. Different celebrities, sports, Michael Jordan, sports people. So they just got a little more advantage because of their status and their wealth. That's it. Nobody's better than anybody else. They got problems just like we do. So as I come into my own, I see that in different experiences that are still shaping me, watching my children grow into who they are as young adults, doing their thing, making more money than I ever made, and being successful. So God, cover them and keep them, and all my nieces and nephews, and cousins and friends and their children, and all of you and your children. God help us. God bless us. God keep us. We got to be nicer to one another and work together. Please hear that. And take care of yourselves. Happy Easter. Enjoy your day, preferably with your family, or do what you want to do. We're going to have an unconventional lunch and dinner at my sister's with submarine sandwiches, vegan and vegetarian and meat. So it's just about coming together and potlucking and fellowshipping. God bless.